Welcome everyone. In this video, we are in the Love Cup, showcasing some more fun battles featuring Scrafty. Scrafty is a strong Pokemon to run in the Love Cup for sure, as most of you may already know by now. Scrafty is going to be in the back on this team, and it exists on this team solely to add an added layer of dominance to it, guys. As Scrafty, along with Medicham, beats just about everything in this Love Cup meta. So we run Scrafty in the back on this team. Of course, with Scrafty on any team, you have to have an added layer of Charm or Fairy type coverage, as Scrafty with the Dark fighting typing is double weak to Charm and Fairy type damage, and it will not last very long. So we've got some strong moving components to this team that plays like a bit of a balanced team, guys. This is not the typical ABB team that I typically run. And also on this team, we've got Slowbro in the lead. Slowbro is one of the most consistent leads that you can run in the Love Cup, and it is very strong, as it hard walls a lot of very strong Pokemon in this meta, most notably Alomomola and Medicham. Slowbro just literally hard walls both of those very strong Pokemon that you often see in the Love Cup, as with the Water Psychic typing, it resists everything that both of those Pokemon could possibly throw at it. And it has very strong neutral matchups up against just about everything else, with the exception of a Scrafty lead or a Lickitung lead, or an Electrode lead, of course. In that case, you're safe swapping into Ariados, guys. Ariados needs no introduction whenever it is featured on this channel, as it is one of my favorite Pokemon to run in the Great League formats. That is because it is a very dynamic Pokemon. It is extremely fast with the Poison Sting fast move. It's a clone of Mudshot, so it gets to the low energy cost charge moves extremely fast, and it hits very hard. You will primarily be using Lunge most of the time, although you can use Cross Poison if you happen to want to fish for a boost, or if you find yourself paired with a Fairy type like Sylveon, Clefable, or Wigglytuff. But with all that said, I had a blast with this team, and let's get right into this first battle. And we are picking up a solid lead in Ariados, guys. It's not the most comfortable, but they make an aggressive play into Lickitung, and here we go, guys. It is Scrafty time in the Love Cup. Scrafty absolutely dominates Lickitung, and I play it different depending on what we need out of this matchup, guys. So in this case, I just go for a power-up punch. I no-bubble it just because I want some added farm. Typically, with the Lickitung switch-in, you'll want to try your very best to leave the matchup with as close to 2 foul plays as possible. It really depends on how low you want your Scrafty to be. So if they had a Medicham in the lead, you'll want your Scrafty low, extremely low, as low as possible. That way the Medicham doesn't get as much farm. But whereas we have an Ariados, we don't quite come out of the matchup with 2 foul plays, but we are twice boosted, so this will likely draw a shield, and it does. That is amazing. And this Ariados cannot farm us down before we get to another foul play, so they are forced to throw energy. It's most likely just a Cross Poison. That's all they really need to get rid of us, and it is. So we can come back in with our Slowbro, and they've got a Scrafty of their own in the back, and here we go, guys. It is Ariados time. Ariados absolutely dominates Scrafty, more so than it does Medicham, as Scrafty can only hit Ariados for neutral damage, and that is foul play. And Ariados can tank a foul play even if it hasn't been debuffed, but this one has, so it will obviously do less damage. So we're going to look to just get rid of this Scrafty, and they saw what was coming their way, guys. We had the alignment. They concede the match. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. All right, let's see what we have up next here. Magcargo on the lead. If it's running Rock Throw, it's not as great as you would like it to be, but it is still manageable. But we'll never know, or we won't know for now because they make an aggressive play into Medicham. So we're kind of going to stay right here, guys, because we were a little slow on the swap. We're just going to wait for them to throw their charge move, which happens to be a Psychic. That is resisted, of course, and then we're going to make a play into Ariados, as we don't want Ariados on the Mag Cargo, because that is just... formula for a lot of farm for the opposing Mag Cargo. So we're going to look to play this Medicham matchup out here. We get a little bit of lag, but no glitches thus far here. So they do let that lunge go through. So we don't want any farm for that Mag Cargo. So we're going to let this Psychic go through, knowing that we can live it after the debuff. And we're just going to farm up to 3 of their counters. That way... we don't risk losing switch advantage. Just going to get rid of it with a cross poison. And now we have as little farm as possible on this Mag Cargo. They only get 2 Rock Throws worth of farm. That's not a whole lot considering Rock Throw is a very low energy gain move. And we go into our Scrafty, and they've got a Scrafty of their own in the back. So we got to come in here with our Slowbro, just basically to chip away at the health on this Scrafty. We know that if we can get it within a manageable range, we can take it out with our own Scrafty with enough health. And they look to bait us there. That is interesting. We're going to go for another Ice Beam here. I do prefer Ice Beam on Slowbro. I know a lot of people like to run Water Pulse. It does have stab, and it can hit the fire types pretty hard, but not worth it in my opinion. Water Pulse is a terrible move. They do very similar damage, to be honest, guys. Gonna let this first Power-Up Punch go through, and we are going to shield the second one, as we don't want our health getting too low for this Mag Cargo. So we're going to shield up the second one, as that will do more damage. And it is all but over now, guys. It is over. Mag Cargo can do nothing to Scrafty, guys. Once we get this Power-Up Punch train rolling, it is lights out. And they knew that, guys, which is why they conceded the match. There was nothing that Mag Cargo could do. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. So far, so good with Scrafty in the Love Cup. Guys, if you like what you're seeing so far, don't forget to give the video a like, as you would be providing a massive help to the channel. All right, let's see what we got up next here. Electrode, terrible lead for us, guys. We got to get right out of here into our Ariados. And they meet us with a Mag Cargo running Rock Throw. This is terrible. So we're going to try our very best to play this out here. Ariados, you can never, ever, ever underestimate the power of Ariados, guys. We're just going to keep spamming these lunges just as fast as we can get to them. Each lunge obviously debuffs the attack by 1 stage, and we're taking more and more of the sting off of these Rock Throws, which are hitting us for super effective damage. We get to a 3rd lunge, and so far they have not shielded yet. They don't seem to be interested in preserving switch advantage, guys, so we're taking advantage of that ourselves. We're going for another lunge. If they no shield this will take out the Mag Cargo, and they let it go. Ariados. Oh my gosh, Ariados is amazing, guys. Taking out the rock fire type, would you believe it? Holy smokes. So we flip switch with our Ariados, so we're coming in with Scrafty. Obviously, we cannot have this Electrode on our Slowbro. And they make a play into a Sylveon. Oh no, that is terrible. Oh my gosh, Slowbro just cannot withstand this charm fast move pressure, guys. And both of their shields are up on their end. It is not looking good for us at all, guys. These charms are really digging in on our Slowbro, and that is just awful, guys. We're left with our Scrafty, and we are double weak to this charm fast move pressure, guys. Man, this is awful. If this was a Wigglytuff, it might be a lot better for us, as Wigglytuff takes neutral damage from our fighting type damage, but a pure fairy type, it is not going to happen for our poor Scrafty here. They're going to take us out with charm and resisted charge moves like Psyshock, and it is over, guys. Oh man, we got hit with a Mon for Mon hard counter team. Not much we can do there. Good game, well played to this battler. All right, hopping into the next match. Let's see what we have up next here. Scolipede lead. Not a common lead, but this is a positive lead for us, guys. And they know that, so they make an aggressive play into an Electrode. We're going right into Scrafty here, guys. Scrafty has a solid win over Electrode. You just really have to be careful of any potential Hyper Beams. But a lot of Electrodes like to bait. We're not going to risk it. We are going to shield it up because if they let this foul play go through, it will come close to KOing. And they will not get to another discharge. And they let it go. That is amazing. So one counter will take them out. As Volt Switch takes a long time to register. So they come back in with their Scolipede onto our Scrafty. We will get that shield right back, guys, because Scolipede is quite squishy and a foul play would do quite a bit. So they do shield. So we're now even on shields. Whatever they decide to throw at us, we're going to no shield. Most likely an X Scissor, as we are pretty much an X Scissor range, and it doesn't KO, so they get one extra poison jab worth of farm off of us. But that's all right, guys. We're going to throw Ariados in here because Ariados can more comfortably soak the damage from this Scolipede, and they go Mega Horn. Holy smokes. But Ariados does resist that, and it tanks it very well. So this Scolipede is running double bug type moves. We definitely made the right play coming in with our Ariados. So we're going to look to play this out. This is just an X Scissor, and it will not KO. And we could consider sniping with our Slowbro, but they make an aggressive play into an Alomomola. So guys, this is amazing. This is why maintaining alignment can be so important. We're going to transfer that waterfall damage onto our Slowbro, and we're going to look to play this out. Slowbro absolutely dominates Alomomola, which is why it is a very strong pick for the Love Cup, guys. Almost every team is running Alomomola on it, and we resist everything that it could possibly throw at us. Even if it's on the rare occasion that it's running Blizzard, we resist that as well. This is just a Hydro Pump. We tank that, no problem, guys. And all they have left is the Scolipede. They saw the writing on the wall. They knew what was coming their way. They concede the match. That's going to be a good game. Very well played to this battler. Such a strong team. Such a strong team, very consistent team for the Love Cup, guys. You love to see it. And we're met with an Alomomola on the lead. So again, this is why Slowbro is such a strong, consistent lead. They make an aggressive play into an Ariados. A lot of people do this. I don't know why they do this. Maybe they get a little bit overconfident in the abilities of their Ariados. But if we choose to shield this lunge and farm it down, it's not good for them. So Ariados is not a good safe swap onto a Slowbro, guys. Please keep that in mind if you play Ariados in the Love Cup. And just like that, it is gone, guys. It did cost us a shield. We didn't really even have to shield that, as we can comfortably tank, or not comfortably, but we can definitely tank a lunge. But sometimes I like to shield to preserve health, guys. They come back in with that Alomomola. We go for the Psychic. We have been debuffed, but it is okay, guys. These confusions are absolutely chunking the very bulky and tanky Alomomola. They can hit us with whatever they want. We don't care about anything that they could throw at us, as it is all resisted. Gonna look to go for another Psychic. This would come close to KOing if they let it go, and they do. That is amazing. Wonder what they have in the back, guys. Holy smokes. Oh, it's a Shadow Vileplume, guys. It is lights out. Ariados is going to gobble this thing up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They knew that, guys. It was over. It does not matter how many shields they have. Ariados was going to feast on it. They conceded the match. Good game. Well played to that battler, as you can see. Nice 4-in-1 set on the first set of this video. Had a blast with this team today, guys. We got more battles for you coming right up here. All right, hopping into the next match. Let's see what we got up here. Medicham, very good lead for us, guys. Just like with Alomomola, Slowbro absolutely hard walls, Medicham as well. And they make an aggressive play into an Electrode. They did not bother building up to a Hyper Beam, which is 5 volt switches. They only built up to Discharge, which is 3. So no need to shield that, guys. We're going to actually look to bait here, thinking that they really want to flip switch advantage. We're going to bait with a power-up punch and try and grab a shield, and we do. That is amazing, guys. So we are going to have to shield up the second discharge, as that would KO, as Electrode hits like a truck, guys. And we're just going to go straight for another power-up punch here. We're going to try and undercharge this to get some additional farm. We would ideally like to have a foul play loaded for the Medicham that will most likely come back in, but we're just shy. Probably should have no-bubbled it, as we're not going to reach the foul play, but that is all right, guys. Does not matter. Slowbro absolutely shuts out Medicham. Which is why it is such a strong pick for the Love Cup. We're going to tank all this damage. No need to shield anything from Medicham. We resist everything that Medicham could possibly throw at us. Going to look to go for a Psychic. This will do quite a bit of neutral damage to Medicham, as it is part fighting, guys. So that hits for neutral, and it hits for a lot of neutral damage at that. And we farm it down with Confusion. They've got a Mag Cargo left in the back. Oh no, we're going to try and fake a Water Pulse, as Water Pulse does come close to one-shotting a Mag Cargo. So we're going to go for that, likely grab the shield, and here we go, guys. It is all up to Ariados to close this out for us. Can we do it, guys? This is unreal, guys. We're going to look to go for nothing but lunge. You go straight lunge on Mag Cargo. Shields are down. That is amazing. Got to shield up whatever this is. Most likely a Rock Tomb, as they most likely don't want to double debuff their attack with an overheat. And I don't think they're going to make it to another Rock Tomb, as they are running Rock Throw, guys. Rock Throw is a very slow charging, heavy, fast move pressure type of attack. And my goodness, Ariados is amazing, guys. Look at this. Getting to another lunge. Hanging in there with the rock fire type, guys. That is unreal. And Ariados takes out the Mag Cargo. My goodness. Ariados doing what Ariados does, and that is win matchups. It really has no business winning. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Ariados closing the game strong. Holy smokes. Guys, if you like what you're seeing, again, do give the video a like, as you would be providing a massive help to the channel. All right, hopping into the next match. Let's see what we have up next here. Shadow Electrode, terribly. Got to get the heck out of here, guys. We're going to make a play into our safe swap Ariados, and they meet us with a Wormadam Trash. That is an excellent answer to an Ariados safe swap, as it resists all of our charge attacks and our fast move of Poison Sting. So this thing hard walls Ariados, and it's hitting us with super effective fast move pressure with that Confusion. So we're just spamming off as many lunges as we can get to. They make a slight misplay here, guys. They throw energy. There is no need to throw energy if you're up against an Ariados and you're playing Wormadam Trash. You can farm it all the way down and still maintain quite a bit of health. So slight misplay on their end, but we're going to take advantage of that. We're coming in with Scrafty. We're going to have to shield up the Bug Buzz. It would do quite a bit of neutral damage, as it did recently get a buff to apply more damage. So we do expend a shield there. Gonna look to go for a power-up punch. We're gonna undercharge it to just a nice. That way it'll do enough damage and provide us one extra counter of worth of energy. And they come in with an Aloma Mola. So we're gonna build up to back-to-back foul plays and look to really chunk away at the health on this Aloma Mola. And they do shield. That is quite interesting, considering that they have a Shadow Electrode. We're going to go for the second one. They don't sneak. That is amazing. And this will chunk quite a bit on the very bulky Aloma Mola. We're going to try and get to another foul play here. I do believe we shield, as we're seeing Scrafty as our win condition, as Slowbro is basically dead weight, knowing that they have a Shadow Electrode in the back. So we're going to try and farm this thing all the way down. Holy smokes, Scrafty, such a beast. We got back-to-back foul plays. They did sneak through a Volt Switch. That is unfortunate. Got to go for the second one. Considering that this is a Shadow Electrode, this will do quite a bit of neutral damage. And it does. That is amazing. That's a boosted foul play on a very squishy Shadow Electrode. We're just going to sack our Slowbro. We're going to throw it in here to soak some damage, guys. That nearly one-shots. That is unreal how much damage that does. Now, can we take it out with a counter? And we do! Holy smokes, guys. Scrafty coming in clutch, closing the game strong, taking out that monstrous Shadow Electrode. You don't get much better than that. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. All right, let's see what we have up next here. We've got an opposing Slowbro with the 2021 glasses on. You'd love to see it. So the way I like to play out the mirror match is I always try to go for the extra. And that looks like what they're doing as well, guys. And they do sneak. They get the extra on us. That is unfortunate. Whoever gets the extra in all mirror matchups typically wins, guys. So not off to a great start. They do sneak on us. And we're going to tank this psychic here. Or no, we're going to shield. Okay. So we really want to kind of maintain switch advantage if we can. We can't go completely down on shields. They are ahead on energy because they did sneak on us. So recognizing, and they sneak again, that is awful. So they are just taking us to task here in this mirror matchup. They take us out. That is okay. We're even on shields. We're going to come in, get ahead on energy with Scrafty, and farm up a little bit. They most likely have a Medicham, as they do, as Medicham typically comes paired with Slowbro. We're going to look to go for a foul play and wait for them to throw their first charge attack. It's typically going to be Power-Up Punch. As Psychic is resisted, and they can just power-up punch you into the ground if you're playing Scrafty. They do throw the power-up punch, so we're going to swap into our Ariados, force them to clear that buff, and they meet us with an Electrode. So this is winnable. This is very much winnable. We are even on shields. They did get ahead on energy on us. I think we lagged for a couple of turns there. So we're going to go build up to back-to-back lunges here and go for the first one. If they let this go through, it'll do a decent amount of neutral damage, and it does. Because they let that go through, we're going to go for back-to-back cross poisons here. And in hindsight, we probably should have just let it take us out because we could have gotten more farm off of our Scrafty. And they are just sneaking through fast moves like crazy, guys. This is unreal. So we do take out the Electrode. They're going to farm us down because we are low on health. But guys, Scrafty is up a shield. Holy smokes. Can we pull this out? We got to shield up the power punch, and we are very much close to a foul play. The foul play plus a few counters that gets us to the foul play will most likely KO the opposing Medicham. This is amazing. Scrafty's taking out the Medicham, closing the game strong. Scrafty is amazing, guys. Scrafty closing strong against Medicham. You love to see it, guys. You don't get much better than that. Holy smokes. All right, guys. For this next match, we accidentally went in with the wrong team. So we're going to have a brief departure from the featured team, and we're going to have a look at a team that I've been experimenting with, guys. And if you're familiar with my top 5 best teams for the Love Cup, you will know this team. This was the honorable mention, guys. We've got Alomomola on the lead with Ariados and Scolipede in the back. So we are met with a Slowbro on the lead, and they're staying in. So that's a good indicator that they are weak in the back to whatever we have, and we made a slight misplay staying in far too long. We do get off the Hydro Pump. It does quite a bit of resisted damage. We make an aggressive play into our Ariados safe swap. They meet us with a Mag Cargo running Incinerate. So guys, as we've seen in this video in several battles, Ariados, I think, is officially a Mag Cargo counter. It is confirmed in this video, guys, many times over. So we're going to play this out here. We're going to just spam them with as many lunges as we can possibly get to. We do get to another lunge. This will do quite a bit to the very bulky Mag Cargo, but Ariados hits like a truck, and it does not care about type disadvantages, guys. Oh my gosh, this Mag Cargo's looking to go for an aggressive farm, and we get to a cross poison. This will be enough to take it out if they choose not to shield, and oh my gosh, Ariados flipping another mid-game matchup. You love to see it. So our Alomomola is pretty low. We're going to throw our Scolipede in here to get ahead on energy. We know that we're going to have to shield as they are just one off from a Psychic, and that would one-shot our very squishy yet hard-hitting Scolipede. So we do shield that up. And they've got a Medicham in the back, so this is okay. We just have to watch out for the Psychic, of course. We're going to look to go straight for this Sludge Bomb, as a lot of battlers get a little overconfident and they let that go. A lot of battlers get a little overconfident with their Medichams. We're going to catch what we think is a Psychic here onto our Alomomola, giving ourselves a shot. It is just a power-up punch bait, but because we did that, we take them out with a waterfall. They go down with loaded energy. They don't like what just happened there, so It was over, guys. We were going to farm down with our Scolipede. They conceded the match. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. All right, hopping into the next match with the featured team. This time we chose the right team, and we are met with a Mag Cargo on the lead. So, guys, whenever you see a Mag Cargo on the lead, a lot of Mag Cargos compared with 2 Charmers in the back these days in the Love Cup. So we're going to try and take preserve switch advantage if we can, which is why we're shielding. Normally we would not, but I've seen too many Mag Cargo leads paired with 2 Charmers in the back. Also known as Double Charm, Rock Double Charm. You could see it with Crustle in the lead as well. So we're fighting hard for a switch here. We're going to actually double shield, guys. We're getting super aggressive here because we know that Ariados can take out the Charmers. But they meet us with an Electrode, and we make a misplay, guys, because they could still have a Charmer in the back. So we really should have met this Electrode with our Scrafty. So we're going to look to play this out. We're going to look to get off the first lunge. Electrode can tank a lunge, so they most likely will no shield. They usually do, and they do. That does quite a bit of neutral damage. So now all we need is a cross poison to take out this Electrode here. If they want to choose to shield this, by all means, go for it. But no, they let it go down. That is quite all right. So they're most likely going to look to try and farm us down with their Mag Cargo, but not before our Ariados can get to a cross poison. This will do quite a bit of resisted damage as Ariados hits very hard. So now we're going to come in with Scrafty and look to farm this thing down, and we do. That is amazing. They might have lagged a turn there, but they've got Medicham in the back, so it's not double charm, guys. So what we have to do now is get that shield, and we do. And now we need to get off a Psychic before they can take us out to really give our Scrafty a chance here, guys. We have to get off a Psychic. We will live a Psychic from a Medicham from this health range, provided the game lets us play the game, and they do get that off, and we do have the Psychic locked and loaded, guys. We had to undertap there because if we overtapped and threw another Confusion, they would have taken us out, and that is amazing, guys. Our Scrafty now has a chance against this Medicham as it has nearly fainted. In all honesty, guys, we could actually counter this Medicham down. It does not matter how many power-up punches they throw. They are just too low, but we're going to just put them out of their misery with a foul play, and Scrafty closing yet another endgame, guys. My goodness, Scrafty is amazing for this Love Cup. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. And there you have it, guys. That is the team. By far one of the more consistent teams that you can run in the Love Cup while it is still here, guys. This team definitely racks up the wins. It is very strong with Slowbro on the lead, guys. It is one of the strongest, more consistent leads that you can possibly run in the Love Cup, and that is because it has strong neutral matchups all across the board, and because it hard walls very key, strong meta Pokemon that you will see quite a bit of in the Love Cup, that being Alomomola and Medicham. 9 out of 10 teams will have at least an Alomomola or a Medicham or both on them, guys, which is why Slowbro is amazing to have in the Love Cup, especially on the lead, guys. And you round it out with 2 very strong Pokemon in the back. Ariados is probably top 3 safe switches in the Love Cup. It's right up there with Electrode in terms of being safe on the safe switch. And then you've got Scrafty in the back. Again, as I mentioned before earlier in the video, Scrafty's on this team to provide some added dominance to it, guys, as Scrafty along with Medicham both beat just about everything in this Love Cup meta. So by far one of my more consistent teams, guys. If you're still hanging in there trying to achieve your goals in Season 10 of Pokemon Go Battle League, this is a very strong team to consider running, guys, as it does definitely rack up the wins. It is extremely powerful. So with Slowbro on the lead, this plays like a bit of a balanced team, guys, so you're not forced to swap out on neutral leads. Of course you swap out on losing leads, but neutral leads, you can stay right in there, guys, like with Pokemon like I would say Druddigon, Slowbro does decent up against Druddigon, and all other neutral leads, you can stay in there. The only leads that you're really going to hard swap out on are, I would say, Scrafty, Electrode, and Lickitung. Those are the 3 Pokemon that you really only need to hard swap out on. Otherwise, you're going to stay in there and play the matchup out. You will either win the lead or soft lose it. And having it be a balanced team, you're not worried about what else could be in the back. You can just easily come in with Ariados and play from there. That is the beauty of this team. You have much more flexibility than your typical ABB style team. You can just stay in there on pretty much every lead, with the exception of those 3 Pokemon that I named. Scrafty you want to swap out on because it resists your fast move pressure, and it can hit you for super effective damage with foul play, so you don't want to stay in on a Scrafty, even though you do resist the fast move pressure. Electrode, that's pretty obvious. You want to swap out immediately on Electrode, and you want to swap out on Lickitung leads. They are rare, but you do see them. Because they are applying super effective fast move pressure with the licks, and they have the potential to hit you for a hard-hitting super effective charge move and power whip. All other leads you're going to stay in and either win or soft lose and then come in with Ariados. That is the power of this team, guys. I had a blast. I hope you all enjoyed, and I do hope you all give this team a try, as it is very strong. And if you like this video, guys, don't forget to give the video a like, as it really does help the channel out. But as always, guys, I thank you for watching, and keep up the grind. Thank you, guys.